than he does.
Well, that's good. We need to load up the sphere. I need you to take readings and gather information while I fly. Your head left?
Okay.
You okay there, cowboy?
Captain Jackie, what's you like?
ETA 3 minutes, sir.
Do you have all the equipment you need?
The drone protocol put in place by Dr. Whitney, sir.
Where's the setup device?
Laptop and back. You okay to get it? Left.
We need to get this ready before we use.
Get that started. I'll make sure we're good elsewhere.
Copy.
President, we have all the equipment the doc asked for. Spectral analyzer, infrared cameras, sonic drone, red, green, and UV laser.
Good. Gentlemen, stand by.
NASA has found evidence of further vehicular anomalies. This may be the only one, but they'll continue to give them the option.
Anomaly, we got tossed out there. We'll be right. We have a trident sun. Torpedoes are fully locked in one. We have 10 feet on station offshore. 5.
Where's fucking movie
We're about to see. We're about to happen.
Oh.
around. It's very relaxing. Next. No putting for dirt. Happy. You? Mine's only for 10 things. Now you can't sit with the ascenders. They'll eat you alive. And I really wouldn't recommend sitting with any of the other faces because they're really good for leverage. But given my elevated status, I guess I'm clear. It would be my pleasure and not cost me too much politically. You're welcome. Look at me, what's scared of me. They respect me. They want what I have, but that's what's so great about this place. 12 pints is a ladder. Ah!
I've got this old bike laid on your seat right here. I figured you know what you gotta do is sit down on it.
Regards the case, bring your ATMs here to Mobile Bill for a better deal.
Not as surprising.
This season, 10 new participants will be dropped into the coldest location in the city's history. Deep in Canada's north, 125 miles above the Arctic Circle, and just south of the Arctic Ocean. The traditional land of the Inuit First Nation, the Mackenzie River Delta covers an astonishing 700 square miles. So this is a bewildering range of channels, lakes, ponds, Arctic temperatures, Fahrenheit. Snow does flood the area for up to 8 months a year. This far north, sunlight quickly vanishes, potentially forcing holding weeks toward the darkness. Over 5,000 grizzly bears, 4,000 wolves call this area home. 40,000 moose. Freshwater fish, wolverines also have this pristine river delta. The vast expanse offers a bounty of natural resources for those strong enough to survive.
Yeah, so firing. My go-to method is a hand drill.
It takes about a year from the time casting submissions are received, sorted, and vetted before the final 10 are ultimately selected.
Right now it's 80 degrees out. I'm sweating like crazy.
Yeah, they call me good luck. Found a 4-leaf clover. Lucky.
Oh, are you kidding me? Right off the bat.
My coworkers know that I do some outdoor stuff. I don't think they know like how level of outdoor stuff that I do.
That's a big fan. Fireplace is working great. I just got some really badass photos of my restaurant on Google. So check out the photos. If you like, check out my restaurant. I wanted to show you something that I bushcrafted, which is these sunglasses.
Once they've made the cut, they're given a general idea of their location, have about a month to prepare, leave their families,
Bye, sweetheart. Hey, in it to win it.
and then make the trip north.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the alarm crew is building up all the infrastructure required to operate in a harsh winter environment for the next 4 months.
So what's essential for a loan? Boats. Because we're on the river this year, we're always doing our regular maintenance, checking oil, and sure things are running as well as they can.
I'm Dave Holder. I'm the lead survival consultant on the Alone Show. Right behind me, we're unloading the barge. Just shipped in all the gear that we need. Unbelievably, there's kind of crew working hard, shipping everything up into our production office.
Once the home base is established and the crew, attention turns to the orientation field, where the participants will be staying.
The main focus of orientation camp is to bring the cast members from their everyday lives to a setting that is a transitional space between their everyday life and being totally immersed and alone in the wilderness. Just gets them in mindset, gets them feeling focused and ready to survive in the wilderness for as long as they can.
We're way behind schedule here. This is going up tomorrow. Right now it's 11 at night. That stays out till, one in the morning. So it's been long days. Long days.
The cast arrives and are brought in on boats to get a first glimpse of where they will be living the next 8 days. They are oriented to their new surroundings.
That's badass, dude. That's so badass.
Thanks, kid.
We have arrived. Woo! I didn't call it.
Just a few short days, they will be entering the site they will attempt to survive for the chance to win $500,000.
I'm like last one. I want the last one.
I'm real busy all over here.
All right.
Now we got the sink, nice little pump. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Oh, snap. Hello, gorgeous. And look at this. Oh my God, it's so freaking cool.
Hi there.
This is a nice home away from home.
There's our camp right there. Come down through here.
No grizzly traps under.
Yeah.
Showing them more characters.
Meet the first of this year's alone participants.
I can call him a turkey. Now you want to become strapped, so you got to put a little something to it.
So, what's next? This is not calm.
It's not Capsule.
This is something bigger.
If I had just heard like a turkey right now, I'd almost My name is Isaiah. I'm a game warden from West Virginia. We've seen some deer tracks. Our job is to protect the natural resources that we enjoy from oceans. Oh, we've got some bunny tracks. People that hunt and trap, they get up hours and hours before the sun comes up. They do all this prep work. What they don't know is hours before they start theirs, we're doing ours. Man, it's a good day for one. This show is as real as it gets. What's going to drive people out from here is hunger and cold. This is the coldest location possible. The progression of winter is very prominent. It's coming hard. The food is out there. You have a good chance of killing small game or some other animal, but then you have another good chance of something killing you while you're trying to eat it. Like, this place is going to suck. The illusion in my mind that this is going to be easy. I think it's done. Oh, that's done, bro. That's done. Oh, you guys get some of that. This has to be the most talented group you've had on this show. Every one of them. They do this all the time. And to be honest, Ross, they're just terrific. But I still got to beat them. That's a chance for me to give my family a better life. That's good.
People are so full of shit.
Give my family a better life.
Always have a camera on. That's like kind of rule number one. Even if it's just a GoPro or whatever. Always just have a camera.
Found you.
I've been looking for you all my life.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cast the video. All our camera here. One of the most exciting moments I've had since I've been here. Because I freaking love camera here. And I know the significance because it's going to be in my hand for the next 6 months. Here's the main camera.
Love likes, and then today is all we're going to need to close. It's not to this. It's not survive.
This is it's the road. You're not believing. I just came up. I'm gonna make a bunch of file. My name is feel confident that I should. I'm going to get here. Money, fishing, trapping, here that I need to survive. I've been driven my entire life. That's all I care about. This season is hard enough than any season. Reason number one, we're in the Arctic Circle. We need that kind of place that's full of around alone. In addition to the cold, right now we're losing 8 minutes per day in sunlight, which means in less than a month and a half, it's going to be black almost the entire day. 24-hour darkness, Arctics are cool. Grizzly bears. What? It's gonna be rat tat tat out there. Right out of the gates, I think. There's 9 competitors, and they're all damn good. Jake's name, rat. My confidence level for winning this. I think I got where I know damn well I'm just stubborn enough to do it. Compete against me. 7 days ago. Slings in radio towers needed for communications across the miles of the way we operated in. Check on her, either one, check on her, either one. E1 check, E1 check. No, stop for the entire operating area, and it's like now it's walking from the flight to the front. Okay. Participants have an opportunity for some last-minute target practice.
This is how the branch starts out, but you have the fire. Now it's going to cool off. It's going to be rock solid and hold my nice wall together without these to grow. My name is Michaela Carrier. I'm from a place called the Saskatchewan River Delta. So very similar to here anyways. I would describe a delta as a heart with all these arteries flowing. It's like very alive. On my dad's side, he's Cree Métis, and part of the Cree Métis lifestyle is to live off the land. So that's hunting, trapping, fishing, no electricity, no running water, just basic cabin living with my family. I know that this would be the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. I am about to go up into the woods, into a landscape I've never been before. That is the traditional territory of the Gwich'in and Nunavut. And it's hard to compare myself to men. They seem like they're all bone hunters, but sometimes the women seem to last longer. So I'm comparing myself to Sarah, and she's from the north, so she's a northerner as well. But she's really tough. But I want to be on the same team with tough people. Oh, look at that! There's still there. And the indigenous we need more indigenous people, and I hope that I can be a role model. I hope my story shines through and that it's a good one, that people see that and get inspired by it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Maybe I'll look back while you're out there alone. Really glad that is.
Oh, that's good times. When I was with people.
Welcome to fresh possibilities with Pacific Foods. Bold, bright flavors, more craveable creaminess, or soup season to savor. Pacific Foods, fresh from the pantry. At Green Mountain Energy, we provide sustainable electricity solutions to help you live greener. Land powered by sunshine. Because every green energy journey looks a little different. Okay, makes a difference. Green Mountain Energy, light the future.
Morning. Welcome to Day in the Life Home. Season 11, orientation. My name is Peter Albano. I live in Castle, British Columbia, and I am a librarian. I don't think there's been a before. When I was 12 years old, I discovered this book, SAS Battle Guide. In that book, there was how to shelters, how to build traps, how to filter water. And I was like, well, I can't believe people know how to do this. Trap. That was an eye-opening book for me. That set me off on this path and really showed me what's possible out there. Something that makes me different because I'm always trying to learn something. We're just south of the Barren Lands, just short of the Arctic Ocean. Not too far from here is the tree line. The trees don't grow anymore. That's so far north here. I think this season might be one of the shorter ones just from our extreme location. All the other people here have done this competition, so it's really young.
That was a pretty cool tutorial. Where did you get that?
He lives in Labrador. That's one of the coldest places on Earth. He's used to the cold, which is the big thing out here, I think. But I am 100% confident to succeed out there. I think I have the mental fortitude it takes to keep going even through the darkness and through the cold and through the hunger and through the loneliness. I think that's what's going to make it through.
Okay, well, first things first, mic yourselves up. From this point, it's just probably good for you guys just to get into the routine, you know? Let your event go wild.
Only 6 days remain before launch day, and the participants are broken into 2 groups. Some will be interviewed by the production crew.
Really? Okay. All right, so let's start. Pretty easy. So, really simple question off the bat. Who are you? Where do you live? What do you do? Where do you live? So my name's keep looking at the camera. This is freaking awesome.
And the others practice their camera work around camp to get a feel for what it'll be like to do it in the field.
Well, that's the bathroom. Dead man.
Dog isn't dog. He's down in there somewhere. They're doing it. An interview over there. And I just walked in. What an idiot. My name is William Martin Jr. I'm from Piccolo West Western Zip Coast Labrador, Williams. Population is 74, so it's not cool tutorial. I was split catfish. I'm going to fish my life. Hunting and traveling since I was a little kid. And now I'm taking myself in mind when I'm going to a strange one and see can I accomplish something with that. Kiss the cat. I'm in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. You don't know around this, you're up around this, or you got symptoms you can go over with. So personally, more so than physical. I think Dusty's still distracted.
Oh, Dusty Blake here. Called that shot right there. Look at that.
And all the boys and stuff.
Oh my God, you can get it out there.
But I grew up and survived in a tough environment. I can't see why I can't survive in another area. So there's no better way to do it than on the windshield because you're going to be links. That's what I think.
After exploring many different potential survival sites over the past 2 weeks, the crew must now compare the pros and cons of each one and officially lock in the best 10 cast.
This site has 3 major foliage categories, which is bush and river. Then you have access to the site for oriole, like low bush, sparse trees, smaller trees. Yeah. And then we'll walk over to the lake where you have grassland and some lake on site. You'll go to some of those flat areas over there where it's only up now. Yeah, that's possibly
Moose knocking it down or even bears rolling around.
We've got royal finger.
Yes, I'm according to Bunbury. Seeds covered in hairs, which very high silicon. You just swallow those hairs, very high silicon. Get caught up in your ass. Really itchy back. So here we've got a small greasy trap, usually trap that somebody found effect my fingers have when I push in, they crack in the mud. Fine cracks similar to the cracks around the track. If they are, it tells me the passage of this creature was quite recent.
Dense population here.
Yeah, relatively dense population. We've seen a lot of track.
Everyone wants to be the Cadbury Bunny, because only he brings delicious Cadbury cream eggs, while others may keep trying. No bunny makes better than Cadbury.
It feels the same. One wants more. I need an adventure. So Ken goes to Expedia, the one place you go to go places.
Right now, if I stay late,
Now and later, you still save.
thanks, voice in the sky.
The more Ken travels, the more he saves. Bundling flights, stays, and cars. He even got Ken. Right. Who's Expedia, the one place you go to places. Presents only chef-inspired creation, fancy dance. This rich Pyrenees pate puts the time in a whole new light and turns the everyday into extraordinary. Fancy feast gems. Love is in the details.
Only 3 days launch. First Station Elders visit camp. Well, it's to the lake.
Be care to make people around you see, okay. I know that people who now in on our land. So, Lord, I just ask you to be and during the life of the land, Lord, I just ask you blessing upon me and everyone else. Give them good understanding of our land in the Lord. Mercy, thank you. Thank you.
Listen to Alpine Drive.
It's to meet you. And your prayer was very special. My name is Timber Flynn. I live in Salem, Indiana, with my family, and I work in humanitarian aid.
Bullshit.
Without any electricity at all, no running water. I mean, we did all the work for living.
Sit there.
Bullshit.
Activated charcoal, my water filter.
I really cultivated aspects of that in my life. I've cultivated survival tactics. I've cultivated my snaring and my procurement and my managing of myself. And I think all of those will make me a strong contender here. You know, way above the Arkansas. There are so many challenges with this. Wolverines are raiders. Think of the Vikings. What they did to Europe is take their resources. Wolverines are coming to get what you've got. The solitude is different than North. I believe you're so far from anything you've known, and I think that actually might be different for some people. We'll see how it affects. I hope that but I just hope it steals their soul.
Where's your library card?
Peter, like he's a librarian while we're here. So you look at me like, lights. What else does he do? And then you look at his skills that he brings to camp, and you're like, what's he been reading these books? So I got my eye on him. Look, really, truly, however it takes. Will I be the winner? I don't know. I'll find out.
more days before launch. The crew drops participate and test the landing zones they created for the helicopter.
These drops are typically a bit challenging because of all the motion rocks and the slope of the beach and water levels coming up and down. So just to get some adjustments like that. Here, nothing like this, but a few large heel lugs in here to level up the landing zone. But we're going to do a bit more trimming just to give a bit more clearance on the motors. Clearance is good, but it's tall when we come in there landing for a bit. So it's clutch, and then I take an extra turn.
Participants are taking the precious last bit of time they have, brushing up on the skills that will help them survive in the wilderness.
Okay. Good job, buddy. Mike.
Yeah, well, 20 seconds. Okay.
Yeah. My name is Dustin. I live in myself, Stone County, a little small community. And that's how you make forage. But way back in the woods. They call me the wild man because of the way I grew up hunting, fishing, I don't know, was out through the south.
Rabbit, you want water, you can get your Rabbit doesn't just whisper on the fire. It's not going to go through.
Love to trap, grew up doing that, just learning on my own. Love to deer hunt. I'm doing this because it's hard. You push yourself to the red line limit. And I won't say how far I can make myself. There ain't no rocks. Come on.
I think you got to do that. A lot of wind.
West of the river.
Photo to get it. Carlos searches videos over things like big standard.
So what are you barking at?
So that's all the I saw. Yeah, breakfast, laundry, good. Got a little slow mo shoot, shaving. Of course, I've spent a lot of time honing and still trout, snaring. Something I've really got going on the shovel building. I've built a lot of houses, a lot of apartments. So I really think that background is going to help me do something that's going to be able to keep me safe. I think this is going to be the most difficult thing I've ever experienced in my life. Season, I mean, it's hard to landscape, the snow, all of that. It's more intense than what I've seen in the past. So a good dose of here is help them. I think you have to have a certain respect for Moose's past. It's like a train, especially during the season of protected territory. This will absolutely charge your every tree down. It's mad, not stop. That's it. I really look forward to people here just cool. But the people who watch, I'd say about
Nice, one. Good for the young family.
I think it is awesome. And he's got a mind that just goes nuts. But I'm going to win. One way or another, I'm going to thrive. Get out there, do what you can, keep on going. Right? It's time to figure out our six.
Participants' nights are chosen by each person investing their competitive in a high-stakes game of rock, paper, scissors. Choosing something as the name of their sponsor, Great Dan. River runs through it.
The Highland.
I flash. To work is to live as a full-time job. I believe I, in particular, am suited to thrive this experience because of my lifestyle. I live in a place you have to think outside the box. You have to be willing to work in nature, not the environment is going to make this an extreme shows you that which can bring time to places that maybe you don't want to well but Kayla's amazing. I do. She's well-rounded in knowledge, but she has strength and she wants to fight it for sure. So there's people here that I want to see fail. I'm sad that they're not anything from their hands as far as
Yeah. Oh, golly, lady.
any chance of
I see you're about it.
With only hours to go before lunch, the crew has a final meeting to prepare the morning's logistics before sending the participants out into the wilderness.
About 30 search the markets. Search that and make sure there's miners missing from inside the office. That's twice. 17 drawn out game. Canada, we push a little later before the light, but that do it twice. Repo. Everybody think you've done this at this point.
This is my chair. Yes. Version of the Everglades. That from eating. Pretty soon it will not be eating as much. Somebody once told me that I should be dropping weights and if left it for 2 years, I can drive out in a car. That was a little exaggeration, but not only can I trap for food, that fisher might go out. I bet since I don't have a weakness out there. This is not free right? Instead of like, all off of one of the highest populated but alone has never had a more hostile environment. I think Tim wants it. So far, I think him about the drive. And I think him has the determination, the skill set, the drive, the desire to do whatever is required.
Phone calls home. I'll send you a gear inspection.
how you're wearing.
Just to make it.
That's a shirt.
Yeah.
July. Participants then forfeit all their belongings and are left with just the clothes on their back, their sleeping bags.
All right. My search is complete. Together no bags. Double check them, make sure there's nothing in them. Everything else. I'll get it back and drop off.
The only thing left to do is to settle in for the night, prepare, launch, and move.
There's a little anticipation in there. It's almost a little fear in there. Sweet dreams. Okay.
5 a.m. lunch today. My last months. Call to check to make sure they have no contraband.
In just minutes, there will be no more base camp, more tents. It'll just be us and our tools.
No way.
How you feeling?
Full on ready.
Now we're ready to go.
Things should have a line fine. Starts now. Go.
Kayla. Oh, you got your sweetheart girl power.
Oh man.
Right up there, but not too.
Okay.
I am so excited. So excited to get this started. It's the battle of the worlds with nature. It's going to be amazing.
Probably people out there ever get shot to do something like this.
I've been through a million military trainings, but this seems like an absolute pinnacle of anything I could ever try to do. I can't believe that I'm about to go through this.
I'm ready to get out here, get it done, flash it up. By far, this will be the greatest adventure that I've ever done. I've had some things. Got home. Somebody's always a phone call away. Out here, nobody. The most remote I've ever been in my entire freaking life. I've been stuck with mail all the time for this long period of time. I've never been away from home for this long. So this will be the hardest thing I've ever done. I think I'll be here today thinking, why not fish trap all the way from Labrador? Labrador is a very tough environment. Up here, it's cold quality. Oh, yeah. I hope it's alive.
Hey Google, how do I move the Google search bar on my Pixel 10 home screen to the top instead of the bottom?
Hello, our insert starts now.
Once a year, on rhythm.
Move the bar by dragging it up. If that fails, non-press an empty spot, tap Widgets, find Google, and drag the search widget to the top.
This is the harshest location possible. We're at 125 miles in the Arctic Circle. We're at an environment that feels natural or heavy.
Another nature of bitch.
It's hot to show. Our nature is in the weight silos. We're hidden in the cold darkness.
Hey man, cold and the dark is going to sap people's souls.
It really makes you wonder if it's worth it. There is no hamburger, there's no support system. I'm completely alone.
But the only fun is and they come out entirely different.
This is the most difficult survival challenge in the world.
$500,000. It's completely life changing money. Whoever can drive the longest stay out here out of this break. Whoever can push through wins. I think this is going to be the most miserable and greatest experience of my life. I'm about to push and punish my body further than I ever had. Toughen up, bitch.
I'm going to do this for my life. Yeah. We're in the Arctic Circle. This place is a son of a bitch. You're talking negative 40. It's going to feel like Santa Claus just slapped you in the face with a canoe paddle. Oh, yeah. Where I'm from, it's 104 or 108. You know, it's pretty warm right now. That's a big change. Oh, wow.
I want that prize money. I want to win so bad that I'm willing to leave a bloody trail of footprints of snow behind me.
There's so much going on in this episode. But it's also the land of the grizzly bears, the wolves. I'm not afraid of it because I'm the first ever free native woman to feel alone and I feel a whole nation behind me.
I did go up with these rock corridors to see out the distance. Here, landscapers with them. Just take the road, take a jump at any moment. So, because you heard, I'm not real, it's real.
There is a bit of luck that goes along with something like this. Illness can happen, injuries can happen. It is going to take mental toughness. Now there's that. Your brain 100% determines whether or not you're the last one out there. Never been alone.
So now we're well filled here. It's a challenge. So
That's what yours is.
I've got 10 items that help me get through this and the clothes on my back. It's not going to be hard.
So, what's next? This is not calm.
Our capsule.
This is something bigger. Try this big podcast. Maybe happiness is not this whole thing. I don't care where we end up. Just as long as we're together.
asked when he started all of this.
I'm so fucking tired of these fucking electronics.
You fucking sick of everything. I don't want to. I'm just fucking sick of it. All of it. Stop the fucking stream. Why are you not working either? You piece of shit ass fuck.